Mbali, a vibrant city pulsing with life. Beneath its colourful surface, darkness stirred. The first death seemed accidental, a tragic fall from a high-rise balcony. Then came another, a prominent journalist, silenced in a suspicious hit-and-run. Fear, like a venomous fog, began to seep through the bustling streets of Mbali. Whispers of a sinister force at play spread like wildfire. The city held its breath, uncertain of the horrors lurking in the shadows.
The deaths, dismissed by authorities as unrelated, gnawed at me. I saw the threads. The victims, seemingly unconnected, all shared a common enemy: corruption. Each had spoken out against injustice, raising their voices against the insidious rot eating away at Mbali's heart. Driven by a relentless pursuit of truth, I dived headfirst into the murky depths of the case. I sought answers in the silence, determined to unravel the mystery that gripped my city.
Tessa Mokoena, a young but tenacious investigative journalist, felt the shift in the city.
Fear tightened its grip on me. I urged Naledi to be cautious, to report the threat, but she, ever defiant, brushed it off. Days later, she was gone, her apartment ransacked. The police suspected a robbery gone wrong, but I knew better. Naledi had become another voice silenced, another victim claimed by the growing darkness. Grief threatened to consume me, but it was replaced by a steely resolve to find Naledi's killer.
Naledi, Tessa's closest friend, a fearless advocate for the city's poor, received a threatening note.
I had dismissed Tessa's theories initially, but Naledi's death changed everything. I saw the fear in her eyes, the same fear reflected in the faces of Mbali's citizens. I agreed to work with her, our shared grief forming an uneasy alliance.
With his knowledge of the city's underbelly and my relentless pursuit of the truth, we became an unlikely force against the encroaching darkness.
Detective Zweli Mokwele carried the weight of Mbali's unsolved cases on his shoulders. A jaded but dedicated officer, he had dismissed Tessa's theories initially. But Naledi's death changed everything.
Following a trail of cryptic clues left behind by Naledi, I uncovered a network of shell corporations.
These companies, seemingly legitimate, funneled funds into offshore accounts, their origins shrouded in secrecy.
The names at the top of these corporations sent chills down my spine. Influential businessmen, high-ranking officials, even some I suspected Mokwele of protecting.
As Tessa delved deeper, she realized the conspiracy extended far beyond what she had imagined.
The truth I discovered was a dangerous game, and I had become a player in a high-stakes match. Tessa's investigation led her to Akintola, a charismatic entrepreneur hailed as a visionary by many. He was the face of progress, a shining example of Mbali's potential. But beneath his charm, I sensed a chilling darkness.
Akintola, she discovered, was the puppet master, the architect behind the murders, the orchestrator of the city's fear. He believed he was above the law, a shepherd guiding the city towards a brighter future, even if it meant silencing those who opposed him.
Working tirelessly, Detective Mokwele and I gathered enough evidence to expose Akintola's empire of corruption. His carefully constructed facade crumbled, revealing the monster beneath.
The arrest sent shockwaves through Mbali. The man hailed as a savior was in reality a ruthless predator.
The trial was a media frenzy. The prosecution presented a mountain of evidence, financial records, witness testimonies, and the undeniable pattern of silenced voices. Despite his attempts to buy his freedom, Akintola was found guilty on all charges. The court erupted, a collective sigh of relief sweeping through the city. Akintola's conviction brought a sense of closure, but the scars of his crimes ran deep. The city mourned the lives lost, the voices silenced. Trust in authority, already fragile, had been shattered.
But from the ashes of tragedy, a spark of hope emerged. Citizens, empowered by the truth, demanded accountability and transparency. The fight for a better Mbali had just begun. Mbali had to confront the darkness it had allowed to fester within its heart.
Years later, Mbali stood transformed. New laws were enacted, stricter regulations enforced. The memory of the silenced voices served as a constant reminder.
Tessa, forever changed by her ordeal, continued to be a beacon of truth, her pen a weapon against injustice. The fear that had once gripped Mbali had receded, replaced by a cautious optimism. A fragile dawn had broken over the city, a testament to the resilience of hope and the enduring power of truth.